Hi, buddy. My name is John Fisher. Welcome to SalesLeads.tv, AccreditedInvestors.net, AccreditedInvestorLeads.com, AccreditedInvestorLeads.tv, and we have quite a bunch more. Why would you come to my company looking for oil and gas leads? Well, for one thing, we've been in business for 25 years. We have an A+ rating. We have no complaints, and I'll tell you what, try to find any of my competitors have that kind of record, let alone even have the BBB ratings. They don't have. There's no A, B, it's D for do not buy. And I'm not slinging mud. You know, our business is kind of rough, and, you know, only the strong survive, and what's happening is you have a lot of guys that are just peddling paper, what we call the village bike, stuff that's been called over and over again. They're getting pissed off. They're complaining about getting too many phone calls. That's not the kind of leads you want to be buying. Now, let's talk about oil and gas leads. What is an oil and gas lead? An oil and gas lead is someone that's requesting information about oil and gas drilling ventures. So he's going to put in, hypothetically, $25,000. He's going to own a percentage of that well. If they do hit oil, every time those guys at the end of the month sell whatever's in the capacity tank, times how many dollars per barrel, they're going to get that percentage royalty check every single month. So that's what an oil and gas lead looks like. What is an oil and gas investor? An oil and gas investor is a guy who invests in oil and gas deals. I mean, it's pretty crazy, but you know what? Some people really need to have the definition so they really understand what's going on. Typically, these oil and gas deals are really done as a private placement, and they're actual private placements, and with the private placements comes the word accredited. And accredited means that they have to have at least a $200,000 income for the last 2 years, at least $1 million net worth, not including their home, experience in managing their personal portfolio, and of course, typically $25,000 to $50,000 of risk capital. So when people come to my website and they go to Google, for instance, and they punch in oil and gas leads, or oil and gas investor, or oil and gas investor leads, it's not quite the right keyword to use, because if you're doing a private placement, you should put in there, hey, I need these people to be accredited. I'm doing a private placement, and these people need to be accredited. So I caution you, if you ever buy leads under the keyword of oil and gas leads or oil and gas investors, and don't mention, hey, by the way, I need these people to be accredited investors because I'm doing a private placement, it's very, very important. You're going to end up with stuff that's not going to work. Info USA, or this what we call summarized credit, or modeled information, where they take a ZIP+4 average and assume that the guy has, you know, he's an accredited investor because he's in the group of $200,000 income zip code. That doesn't work. What makes my leads better than everybody else out there is my people have been surveyed by brokers, not by some clown in the Philippines or some guy in Costa Rica or some $10, $12 an hour American who doesn't know what an accredited investor looks like. These people are being surveyed by broker dealers. This guy is hoping to make his 10% commission. When he talks to this guy, he's saying to himself, hey, I hope I get this guy. This guy sounds like he could be a good customer for me. It's a much better quality lead than some guy in Costa Rica doesn't even know what the hell he's doing, or in the Philippines, or some guy doing some stupid survey. You know, I question an accredited investor, or any investor that has any kind of money, that would take time out and really expose his financials. Oh, yes, I have at least $1 million net worth, not including my home, to a total stranger. Or, oh, yes, I can afford 25 to 50. If you think that those are the type of leads that are going to work just because they're cheaper, you know what? You're going to find out, and you're going to end up back at my website again. Don't want to sound too arrogant, but you know what? After 25 years of doing this, think about it. A+ rating, no complaints in 25 years. If that doesn't impress you, I don't know. It impresses me. I've done a great job. And I'm a one-man operation. I'm the only guy you're going to talk to, other than my right-hand woman that's going to write up the invoice. Any additional information, give me a call, 561-981-8777. I hope I answered all your questions. If you have any other questions, please call me. Have a beautiful day, and God bless.